A massive search and rescue operation continues in the Assam quarry area of Umrangso, where in one of the coal mines there have been a tragedy on Monday morning when a group of 15 to 20 miners who are laborers, they entered a mine which is about 310 feet deep, and then there are parallel rat hole mines which run from 300 to 500 feet inside parallelly, and in one of those rat hole mines there was the water had entered, and then the mine got flooded. In fact, water remains at around 100 feet there, and therefore while a few of them were able to come out, about 9 laborers, 9 miners are trapped there. That's what the state government has given out, a list of 9 miners. Now the state government immediately asked for help, while NDRF was the first responder who reached with the state disaster response force. There were efforts taken from Monday afternoon. Yesterday morning the efforts got stepped up with the entry of Indian Army's special task force with divers and equipments. But since the height of the water is above 100 feet, so therefore for the NDRF divers and the Indian Army divers it was getting difficult. Also during the recce's, several recce's which took place, torch lights, helmets and sleepers of the miners were found. So that kind of proves that the miners were trapped inside, and there were reports of at least 3 bodies of 3 miners being seen floating at a distance. But to verify all this they needed experts, and therefore Indian Navy has been roped in. Indian Air Force airlifted a team of deep divers and experts with equipments including the ROV vehicle which can move underwater in a very narrow range. Those vehicles were airlifted from Vishakhapatnam by Indian Air Force, and then these team were last evening dropped to the location, which is itself very remote. I am reporting at this moment from Umrangso, which is a small town, the nearest town from the quarries, and these roads leads to the quarries, but beyond a point there is no roads, and one has to basically off road, and it from just a distance of 25 kilometers would take you somewhere between 2.5 to 3 hours, and network coverage is also a issue there. And despite all these challenges, the rescuers are there, efforts have been taken, and today the rescue would be fast tracked. That's what we have been given to understand, led by the Indian Navy divers with the help of Indian Army, NDRF. So all out efforts being taken. Dewatering through pumps would also take place, but remember the height of the water is very high, and therefore one would be hoping that there would be survivors, even as the state government has registered a case, and they have also claimed that the mining was taking place illegally. One person has been arrested already. However, one has to note that that area falls under the mines and mineral departments of Assam government. The blocks are designated and permits are given for mining, and therefore the question remains how in a designated area illegal mining could take place, whether there were negligence of the authorities. The government says that all this will be probed, but at this moment the focus remains on the search and rescue operation led by the deep sea divers of Indian Navy.